Copper, you're going to daycare. Are you happy? You want to go in now? He knows where he's at. California, baby!
Hey guys, today is the day, Wetspiration 2018 at the Ep12 of Los Angeles tonight at 7 p.m. Follow along for live coverage on Facebook and Instagram. You've heard me talk about it. Today's the day.
That liquid gold dress is awesome.
Okay, we're just talking. Wetspiration 2018. I freaking love this.
If you want it, take it home with you because it was like an inspiration from you guys, obviously.
Right. R&B for life. Look at this. This is amazing. Jen.
It's bachelor time. Yes.
Pumped.
Look at this one, drinking wine.
Are we ready to watch The Bachelor? 2 hours later. This is what we have. Good food, good conversation. Sorry, Raul, no basketball. Let's go.
Basketball.
3, 2, 1. 22.
What's up, my Vina loves? It's Miss Vina D coming to you all from Vina Entertainment News. Yeah, you tut. Oh, Miss Vina is almost at 5K. She's getting all of these subscribers. Her other videos that are not Brian and Rachel videos are doing numbers. So now she don't forget about us. Never, okay? Always team R&B. Never would I forget about my peoples. But you guys already know, if the content is not right, I'm not putting it up. And that's the reason why you come here every time I upload, because you know when I do it, I'm going to do it right or I'm not going to do it at all. So I was able to get some content from them and some interviews and things like that. So let's just go ahead and start in order. You saw the adorable video with Brian and Copper and him going to daycare, because I've been talking about this in the last few episodes now about Rachel going to Wetspiration event, you know, because she's getting married this year. She absolutely have confirmed that she's getting married this year. She does not want to wait any longer. So she was there, you know, for this beautiful event. And so you saw her have a moment where she announced the event. You saw a short clip of her interviewing with Entertainment Tonight, which I'm going to talk about, and I'm going to include a link in the description below to the interview and all of the articles that I'm going to talk about today. So you saw that, you know, got to see just the beautiful arrangements they had set up, you know, the cake, a painting of she and Brian. It's just different, you know, options and setups and idea of what, you know, a wedding should look like, you know, just basically getting inspiration. And then of course, since she was in California, she had to meet up with her friends. Of course, she and Brian had to meet up with their friends, and so they did and had an amazing time watching, you know, The Bachelor. Of course, they have to support, right? That's what they all do. They have to support the franchise, whether, you know, it's a contract thing or not. Hey, it's a great show that some of them, you know, love watching. I haven't really gotten into the new Bachelor. I might, you know, go back this weekend when I have time and watch the episodes that I missed, but yeah, I'm not really into it. But you saw them watching that. You saw Rachel having her wine, you know, and just having fun with Brian and her girl Whitney and her man and all of that. And then we're going to go ahead and move on into some postings that they made on social media. Rachel is basically, I shouldn't say working, but have a little partnership with this app. So she posted, Mondays are never easy, but it's all about the rise and grind. Here's a look into my work hard, play hard kit in honor of Bachelor Monday. And she went ahead and included, you know, some things, and then basically the link and all of that where you can go and see. And basically if you click on the website, you know, it gives you the option to download the app. So with her platform and all of that, it could bring traffic and lead people to download that app. So that's what she went ahead and posted. I don't think I posted this in the last episode, but she posted this cute picture, and if I did, then I apologize for repeating it. But she posted this cute picture of a Flashback Friday picture that I don't think I included, and that's why I'm talking about it now. And a little F in Flashback Friday, I was going to say FBF, same thing with Baby Rich and Never Hurt Nobody. Fun fact, I used this picture for my Bachelor ABC audition. I mean, it's a beautiful picture. So that's that. And then, of course, Brian had to do his flashback, and he posted this image, and his caption was, remembering what it was like to be sweating up there, hoping my name gets called. Oh, let's quickly go through Brian's comments real quick, okay? After he posted this image here. So this person asked him, were you ever nervous, or were you like, yeah, I got this? And he responded, I definitely was. I was the most nervous before the dates because I didn't know what to anticipate. Interacting with Rachel was the easy part, and no, that's the worst attitude you can have. Stay humble, maintain your edge, and never get too overconfident. Even after I received a rose, I was always thinking about our next encounter and how we could take our love connection to the next level. I didn't focus on anything outside of that. This person responded, oh, you're the best, Brian. Oh, you guys are amazing. So that was that. And then this person, trying to be a little messy but funny, wrote, has somebody's face been shaded out? Well, good for you. I'm so glad you were the last man standing. Everyone here is right. You stood out from the first day. Even the way you were standing screamed out confidence. I came here for the right reason. I came here for you, Big Rich. You were definitely does not have an A in it, guys. A rose among times like the abs. And Miss Lindsay knew that. I'm also glad she ignored the too good to be true feeling. LOL, not at all. That's a camera in the upper left-hand corner, just how I found the picture. Exactly, girl, stop it. Well, I'm not sorry that the camera was strategically placed. I'm with you. And then there's another comment here that was very funny. And that was his exchange with Iggy. And I hope it's still here. If not, I have it. Oh, Brian talked about 12 hours of filming. And somebody wrote 12 hours. Why? The comment is a tad sarcastic, but it is a very long first night. I bet that. And let's see. Oh, Eric, of course. Did I get sent home? LOL. I don't see me. Like, you were the final 3. Of course, you didn't get sent home. Eric, no, sir. It took you a while to stop acting like a school counselor and get into your own game. I also couldn't find you to see if you were legs apart or close together. Hahaha, good one. But remember, you can't manage what you don't understand. Absolutely, but I mean, what you will understand. Elaborate on that. Eric, hahaha, someone sent me this gem. Unfortunately, half the rose boards got cut off in this one, brother. If I remember correctly, you made it out of the mansion in one piece. Everything starts from somewhere. Imagination sharps reality. It breeds questions which call for an in-depth look for answers, a better understanding of what is or is still to be understood. I have written a better elaboration, but it won't let me post. All right. So Eric was in there too, but I'm looking for the one between him and Iggy. And if I don't find it, I will just, But the entire episode, you always look very confident. I was confident at the same time. I believe it's good to be nervous. It keeps you humble and on your toes. All right. Say that. Okay. This person wrote, true, but she did everything possible and never let you sweat longer than you had to. If I'm not mistaken, your name was always called out first. Affirmation no one else had. Even with the bias editing, there are other little telltale signs. It was a full-blown conclusion. LOL, this is true. Bae took care of me early and often. Aww. Okay, so it's good. Brian is in his comments. You know, when the comments get positive, they get in there. When the comment section gets positive, they get in there. When it's just all negative, that's when you don't get a response and he just be out. Let me see. I'm still looking for the Iggy comment. I already read that one. Like I said, if I don't find it, I would just have to go through all of the comments that I did the screenshot on and get the screenshot and post a screenshot. But let's see. When I came here, it wasn't a lot he had just posted, so that's why it was so easy to find. Now Iggy was dropping some profanity, so I don't think his comment was too out there. It was funny, so or maybe he came back and deleted it, but I don't think it was a comment that was so out there to lead to getting deleted. I don't think so. So let's see. I'm gonna look a little bit. If I don't see it, I would just have to. There we go. Iggy, LOL, this effing guy. Basically saying, Brian Hush, you knew you had it in the bag. And this person responded, LOL. And then, of course, Will was in it. Whose man's is this? For real, out here clowning on all of us. That comment, you are precious too, though. And then Brian responded with a laughing emoji. Believe it or not, even though I knew I was safe, I was still nervous as bleep. Didn't help we were standing for 12 damn hours. And this person asked 12 hours and he was just like, I was being sarcastic. So yeah, that's that. Just a funny, moment between the guys. I like that they still come on each other pages and crack jokes and have fun here and there. And then Brian went ahead and posted this image right here of him working out. And of course, he went ahead and promoted, basically what he's been promoting for a while. His caption was 2018 is off to a great start, but I have a long and exciting year ahead. I have a lot of dreams that I'm hoping to make my reality, but it's not easy to do that on your own. Like most people, he mentions all sorts of pre-workout supplements, and yes, they worked, but I'm now at peace that I get the same, if not more, energy without the side effects like post-workout jitters or not know what's going into my body, not knowing. Okay, I mean it when I say, and he tagged the brand, changed my life. I finally found something that I'm comfortable taking every time I worked out and feel great about it. I cannot recommend this enough and want to emphasize that this isn't a paid ad or post. I am 100% all about this brand and will admit that it works. DM me if you have any questions about their products, or check out the link in my bio to hear more about why I love this brand. So basically, a lot of people, let me see why the Richard's sister. But basically, a lot of people jump to conclusion whenever he or Rachel post something. They're like, oh my God, there they go, just pushing this product down our throat because they're getting paid for the ads, just looking for money and all of those things. So I'm glad that Brian put in there, like, listen, man. One, he's been supporting this way before the Bachelor's, always been in his, bio and all of that. And he was just saying, I'm not getting paid for this. I believe in this product. I know that it's real. I know that it works, and I'm not getting paid for this, but so that was that. Now I'm going to go ahead and move on to Us Weekly. But before I go to the Us Weekly article, let me talk about Entertainment Tonight. Rachel met up with Entertainment Tonight, and the link is in the description below. And actually, you know what? Let me see, because I'm already on the Us Weekly website, so I'm going to try a different approach. I'm going to do the screen record where I read the article, but you guys can actually see the article that I'm reading. I think it's best that way, so I'm going to connect my screen record and then I'll just go ahead and install. Okay, we are here. and your favorite person did the interview again, and you're probably like, Vina, just click the play button so we can see what she's talking about, so we don't have to go to the website or click the link. If I click that button, YouTube have a voice recognition. My entire video will be demonetized. And in as much as I love Brian and Rachel, we don't work for free over here, okay? And also watch those ads, man. But anyways, I'm just joking. You can always skip them if you want to. But so I'm not going to press play. I'm just going to read the write-up, and you guys can click the link and press play. But just from the image, you can see that Rachel looked beautiful. Now, you already know when Rachel and Brian did this interview with Lauren the first time, most of you were not here for her because you guys claim she supports, the dude that I retired recently from this channel. So, but the interview was quick, to the point, but Rachel was just talking about seem old, but she did address the elephant in the room, this whole mass wedding that I talked about a few days ago. So I'm going to read the article exactly as it's written. The title, Rachel Lindsay shuts down rumors of a trio bachelorette wedding. She said exactly what I said in my video, by the way. Rachel Lindsay will be doing her own wedding, her own way. Of course, Lauren spoke with the Lindsay. The Lindsay, really? Wow. She spoke with the Lindsay during Westspiration 2018 event in Los Angeles on Saturday, where she shut down rumors of a triple bachelorette wedding starring herself, JoJo, Fletcher, and Caitlyn. I'm not a diva, but it's my special day, Lindsay said. I've never been married before, and I don't plan on having a wedding with multiple people. Exactly. She said, love Caitlyn, love JoJo, but I think we would all want our separate days, so I think that's just a rumor, she added. Lindsay may not want a mass wedding with her fellow Bachelorette alums, but she's not totally against having cameras there either. So before I continue reading the article, what I was saying in the last video is, I don't think ABC is going to have all the ladies have one wedding. I think that's what the misconception is. The mass wedding, if that's a possibility, will be when it airs on TV. That's all ABC is saying, because ABC is fully aware these people are different, their families are different, their ideas are different. So of course there's no way Rachel family, who don't know JoJo family, there's no way they're all going to be in the same room together and just be comfortable and cool. So that's not what ABC is saying at all. ABC is saying, okay, for example, Rachel gets married on a Saturday in a different month, they go and film her entire wedding. JoJo get married the next month or the month before, whatever, they go and they film her wedding. You know what I'm saying? And then Caitlyn get married, they go and film Caitlyn wedding, and then they take all of that to the editing room and edit a wedding special with all of the weddings together. And what that means is everybody will have their own segment. So let's just say Caitlyn goes first. Welcome to, the Bachelorette wedding special. Maybe it might be a 2-hour special. Maybe it might be a 3-hour special. Maybe it might be a 2-part series or a 2-part special where the first half air on a Monday night and the second half air on the following Monday night, where okay, we are going to go ahead and start with Caitlyn's wedding. And they show Caitlyn's wedding, her special day, her time with her family. They show all of that, and it's all about Caitlyn in that moment. And then when it's done, they move on to JoJo and they show her beautiful wedding. And when it's done, they move on to Brian and Rachel, save the best for life, or whatever the case might be, and then move on to them and they show their special moment. And then maybe in the end, after these couples, either they're going to show their honeymoon, or when all of the wedding stuff is over and everybody's married and especially it's over, then a week or a few days before they go on their honeymoon, they go and do a video or a recap of their special day, how they feel, or have all of the couples now married meet up after their weddings and just do a little round table interview. How does it feel to be married? All of that. And then show that part of them together. That's what ABC is saying. And as much as I'm against the idea, ABC is not saying we're going to throw you all together and share your day. So I think Rachel and everybody else are getting the misconception of what ABC is saying. So the wedding special will be shared if they go ahead and do it, not their actual wedding day. I don't think ABC is going to do that anymore, especially when it comes to our girl. I want her to have her own wedding, but if ABC decide to do it, wedding special on TV, shared. Actual wedding days, absolutely not, because that would be a disaster. So let's get back to the article. All right. This is Rachel talking, quote, we are still figuring things out if that's what we're going to do. If that's going to work, let me go back up top. Lindsay may not want a mass wedding with her fellow Bachelorette alums, but she's not totally against having cameras there. And this is what she said. We are still figuring things out if that's what we're going to do, if that's going to work. 32-year-old lawyer said, although one important guest may not be on board for a television event, I already talked about this. Remember, I want my dad to be there, and my dad isn't too hip on being televised. She explained, of course, the judge don't want to be on TV, okay? He doesn't want no parts of. He doesn't want no connection to reality TV, especially a franchise like The Bachelor, The Bachelorette. Not downplaying the franchise, not downplaying anyone, because his daughter, who's an attorney, was on the show. He's just like, I don't want any parts of it. And I did talk about this in another bonus episode, that if, her dad absolutely had to walk her down the aisle, then she would just do a shot by herself where they have an overhead shot where they show her beautiful gown of her just walking, and then the real part and intimate moment of her dad walking her down the aisle. ABC can just put something on the screen and this is the moment where Rachel is being walked down the aisle, but in respect for her dad, we're not going to show this part, because you know what I'm saying, and people will understand. And then after that, when her dad is no longer in the space of them filming, they just go ahead and film Rachel standing there with Brian, case closed, right? Okay. And then she continuing with the wedding rumors swirling in her attendance at a bridal expo, the Bachelorette star is in full-blown wedding mode. I do have wedding fever, she admitted, echoing comments she made on her Instagram. I never was the girl who planned her perfect wedding, but when you have like the perfect guy for you, you kind of get the fever to plan the perfect wedding. Keyword, the perfect guy for you, because people were so quick to say the one is perfect, Brian not perfect, Brian have flaws. People learn to read. She said the perfect guy for you. He might be flawed, but I love him, flaws and all. He's perfect for me. It's a difference. All right. And the perfect guy for you. There we go. Kind of get the fever to plan the perfect wedding. Perfect. Okay. But there's just a few details that still need to be worked out. We still don't have a date, of course not. It's all up to ABC. If they do decide to do, a wedding, we talked about this. ABC have the Bachelorette, the Bachelor, now Bachelor Winter Games, now Bachelor in Paradise, and all these different stuff. So they have to try to, fit it somewhere in their schedule and all of that. So that's why she can't give a date, just in case she does decide to accept ABC offer for a wedding, on-air wedding. She said, let me see. There we go. We still don't have a date, but I want to get married this year. She was very serious about that. And so I'm itching at this point, and I'm putting my hands on anything that has to do with the wedding. I haven't started trying on dresses, but that's coming soon. She continued. As you can see, she's probably not motivated to start trying on dresses because her whole eyes and mind and everything have been set on wearing a pantsuit, but she's talking about dresses, so she might change her mind. She said, well, Lindsay is no bridezilla though, and is looking for ways to incorporate fiance Brian Apostolo's Colombian heritage into the ceremony. We are thinking maybe on the water, and having you, she said, and having just like a nice beach cultural wedding where his family can come from Colombia, mine can come, and so on. And I didn't skip the name intentionally. You guys can read it, so that's why I was like, just go ahead and be quiet on that part. She said it will be something different. She added, if the wedding's not there, the bachelor party is. Yes, girl, go away with your people. So that's the end of it. Now I'm going to go. Okay, Us Weekly article. The Bachelorette alum Rachel Lindsay shares her 2 wedding must-haves. Okay, they be picking some beautiful pictures. Rachel Lindsay didn't grow up dreaming about her wedding day. I thought I would just find a guy and we'll get married in a courthouse, Lindsay told Us Weekly at the Westspiration event in LA on Sunday, January 21st. But that all changed when the former bachelorette met her fiance, Brian Apostolo, on season 13 of the ABC reality series. Now that I have found a perfect guy for me, I want to have the perfect wedding for us. I have no idea what I'm doing, she added. So this is exciting for me and scary for me at the same time, and a little overwhelming. I'm all over the place. That said, the Dallas-based lawyer has 2 must-have when it comes to the big day. Everybody knows I love to dance, so must-have for me are a great playlist, a great DJ, Lindsay revealed, and I'm really into flowers. I used to be that chick that was like, don't give me flowers, they're just going to die. And now I'm like, I love flowers, so I really want beautiful arrangements. Lindsay says her 37-year-old chiropractor love has no interest in mulling over tablecloth and centerpieces. Brian is totally taking a backseat. Brian is really the guy who is like, I just want my family and friends to be there, she told us. He's like, I'll just show up. All right, though the couple haven't decided on a location yet, Lindsay told us last month that they are considering a destination wedding in Colombia. And what I also do think about this whole mass wedding, if the couples are not on going straight to honeymoon, or they can say, go on honeymoon, have fun, and then schedule the mass wedding special where they have a live audience, right? And at the end of the viewing, have all of the couples come out on stage, holding their husbands and wives' hand, and then sit in the live audience and interact and have Chris Harrison ask questions like, what does it feel like, to be married? And how does it feel that you ever imagine that this would happen for you on TV? And then have them in that moment be live and together because they've already had their wedding. ABC, call your girl and hire me. I got this on lock. But that's what I think they mean. So they could still possibly have them all together in one room, but at the live event, after everyone have watched the wedding special, just have all of the bride and groom, have them come out separately, and just how they do, after the final rose, they have certain key people come out separately or come to the stage and talk, and then at the end, all of them just come back out and have one big conversation, and there you go. You have your wedding special. ABC get to save money. All of the brides got to have their own special moments, and they all got to have the wedding paid for. About it, they're not saying they're going to throw you all in one room on the same day and say, go get married. However, I don't think Rachel is mixing anything. I don't think Rachel missed anything. Rachel is just keeping it real. I don't care if they're going to do segments, separate us. I don't want to share my day period, not my wedding, and not what's on TV. And if that's where she was going, I got you, girl. I've been saying that forever. I am on your side, and I'm on the same. But whatever the case might be, Congratulations to Rachel and Brian. I'm not going to drag this on any longer and keep talking about this mass wedding. At the end of the day, I'm wishing you all an amazing day. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.